Hello and welcome to Casual Leaves. It's been a while. I have been missing since a few days from the channel, but I have been working on some videos, so I'm hoping that I can edit them really soon and get them out because these are non-planty review videos, so do watch out for those. Today, however, I thought I'd do a quick update on my plants. It's been a while. I have done that, and maybe even today it's not going to be like each plant update or new leaf updates because right now we have a situation. We have thrips in all my plants. I think I can say that now, mostly all my plants, except for maybe this shelf at the back. There are thrips here in the windowsill, which is my monsteras, including this one, which I've been treating for a while, so it's a bit better. Even the other two monsteras are a bit better, the Thycon and my regular Monstera deliciosa, but my entire cabinet has thrips. Both the sections, all plants, alocasias, anthuriums, philodendrons, everything. So there's been a lot of chopping also, like a lot of leaves had to be chopped off, new growth points had to be chopped off. So not a good time. But so I'm not going to discuss about thrips in detail. I have a video on that. I've done it separately, and that's the solution that I'm using now to treat thrips. There's this thing called Thrippos, which I've got from Amazon, and neem oil. I'm using that, and just to keep myself sane, I am doing the treatment once in a week only, because otherwise I'm going to go mad if I have to keep checking. And if I do see a thrip, then I have to do the treatment, and that will drive me insane because then I'll keep looking for them, keep doing the treatments, and it's just not going to end. So I've decided to just take my time. I know it's going to go on for a few weeks now, so I will do this every Friday or Saturday, and that's how I'm thinking I'll manage it. So yeah, just still can't believe I have thrips. Anyway, there was this package also from Amazon which I thought I can unbox. It's a plant package, not a plant but a product, like a planter actually. I found some good ones on Amazon the other day, so I thought I could unbox this too here while I talk about everything. So some updates which I will be sharing today will be on some anthuriums which have sized up quite a bit. You'll know what I mean. But actually, let's just quickly see the pot before I start talking the plants. I can't believe I found this actually. I'm so sure all of you would be wanting planters like these. It's basically a self-watering planter. And let me just take out the... But I finally found something which has this indicator thing here. So there's this little floating ring. I think it goes on the bottom, and then you have this kind of a bottom stand, and that's so cool. These are the kind of planters I have seen people use with lechuza pon, if I'm not wrong, and leca as well. And this is the place from which you water. So this is empty here, the water will go down. So really happy, and that's so nice of them to include some leca as well. So of course at the bottom you need to add leca. That helps in the wicking process with whatever soil you may use. So I'm so happy I found this. I'm thinking this will be a good planter to put all my Alocasia Fridex, maybe, because I have so many tiny ones, or maybe some Anthurium, we'll see. Well, let's get on to the updates. The very first update today is actually the best update, which has been pending for so long to be shown here, but that's my Anthurium palladiflorum. And look at this lovely leaf. It's so huge. I can't believe I have a plant with a leaf that huge. Like, this is why I wanted this plant in the first place always. Anthurium leaves tend to be really big, but when I got mine, I had this is an import and it's from House of Mirac, but it was kind of, it did have a leaf maybe this long, like, and I was so happy that it came with long leaves, but then all the leaves were very small, and it had spider mites, and it was taking too long to grow. So these 4 leaves came eventually over the last 1.5 years, but this one came after this one. So this was the last new leaf, and look at that size up, like from this to this. That's a huge huge size up. So what did I do actually? Nothing. I mean, of course, I used the Kalian and fertilizer, and I started putting a little water tray, like a cash tray, and I have been bottom watering it. So I've been keeping it like this on top of the shelf. So no grow lights as such. The grow lights hit the back of the leaves, but not on top. So it's getting a little lower light in that sense, and I think it's helping it. And look at the roots too. Like there are roots here at the bottom, like this one, and you can see roots inside as well. Earlier, I was hanging this plant in my cabinet, so there's a little thread thing. I had hung it inside, thinking it will help it root better, which it did, but it did pretty fine outside by keeping a water tray, which is something I'm going to show with the next anthurium as well. So, if we are done observing and giving the attention to this beauty, let's move on. Okay, so the other anthurium I want to show today is something I've shown before, which is my Anthurium magnificum CF. I got this from House of Mirac, and this used to be in the cabinet, but this was the first leaf it gave when it came to me, and look at that huge size. So of course I had to remove it from the cabinet because it had no space, and I'm thankful I did, because otherwise even this would have gotten thrips. And right now I don't want to check if it has. But the reason I want to show this plant today is here. Let's try to show you guys something. Look at these roots. What is happening here? This is so crazy. So it came with these nice thick big roots like till here, and then all of this, oh my god, it's just so satisfying to see this. So I think the orchid pot works wonderfully, of course, but I have given it this little water system, like that cash tray thing, which is what I meant is helping a lot with anthuriums for me these days, with the weather being so hot and dry. And of course, this is in room humidity, which is about 40 to 50%. So I've barely watered it from the top. I just keep filling the tray at the bottom, so the roots keep getting the water. But I should kind of moisten the top bit as well. But this has been doing great. So really happy about that. Moving on is another wonderful update, which I have been waiting to show and discuss. And I would have loved to show it in the cabinet, but I thought it deserves to be brought out. This is my Hoya Wilbur Graves, and just look at this vine, this endless vine, and the leaves, and it continues to push new leaves. If you can see here, if I can show it in some way, there are new leaves here on the vine as well, which it is trying to work upon. Look at these nice pink roots. Let me bring the focus. So it has very nice pinkish roots, aerial roots, tons of those. And I have a feeling, yes, I was right. Look at those roots. So some plants have been happy. This guy has been happy. It's in my pond, DIY pond mix. It lives in the cabinet. I had put this little trellis thingy, like a little wire I had, but of course, like that's too tiny, or I don't know if I can, or I should wrap it around or something, but I just let it stick to the wall of the cabinet, and just loving all the leaves. Look at the patterns. Of course, like this could be more splashy like this, but I think it takes time. Maybe does it take time for it to become more splashier or something? Look, this has got that pinkish thing too. I don't know if the camera captures, but yeah. So that's the other update on Hoya Wilbur Graves, doing really well. Alright, so just gonna get up and show some other updates now. Really been wanting to show my rabbit ear cactus. So this is a new ear it's got, and I'm just so happy because now it's become quite big. There are 4 now. These were the first 2 ones, and this of course always had this little damage from something. Then I got the 3rd one, and now the 4th one here. So that's been good update. Next is the pencil cactus, which I just recently repotted, right? And in just about 2 3 days, you can see that new growth spurt. So I'm just so happy that it worked. Changing the soil worked, and I think it's finally happy. I haven't watered it since then, but I'll see when to do that. Just gonna quickly show my Hoya polyneura. I overwatered it, and so there are these yellowish leaves there, but it has been showing me new growth as well. So those are some new leaves since the time I got it, the one in the center. And here as well, actually, those are new leaves. So it's getting that slightly darker shade, which is just known for in the mermaid shaped leaves. I love this plant so much. Then I have my Dresley crossed with crystal. This leaf became really huge really fast, and it is pushing out, rather working on a new leaf. So really glad. It's got a really nice shape actually. It's got that roundishness to it. So like it's a really chubby kind of a leaf. And of course, like it was tiny here in the pot, and when it grew it kind of got stuck on the edge of the pot, but that's okay. And then I want to show this guy, slightly grown, my Euphorbia trigona African milk tree. So I think my cactuses do well when I water them a bit more often. I want to show this prop of linearis. It's been doing so well. Just look at the amount of roots. It's a water propagation. I had propped this up, and even this stem had just become like it had fallen off. It was not connected in soil with the roots, so I water propagated it, and it's got really good roots too. So very easygoing plant. And since we are talking about it, so there are these two new branches. Oh, there's a third one too. So it keeps working on a lot of new growth. This as well is like new growth, and these are so soft to touch, can't tell you. And the rest of it is here. I keep showing it. There was a seed pod here which I wanted to show. Of course, I'll show the seeds of this Hoya in a bit when we sit down. And then the monstera is here. It's doing fine. It had thrips, but right now it's okay, I guess. This leaf had thrip damage, but it's okay right now. On monsteras, this is a new leaf that I got on my normal monstera. It's here at the window. There's a lot of mess here, so not showing much, but that's the truth of it. So it is what it is. These are my Synapsis tribui, my Enjoy pothos, which is in water right now actually, and I need to fill up the water. Water level is down. So this, I did chop off the ends of this because it was just whining really badly. But a lot of new growth on this. One more cactus update actually. This is my, what is it called? I keep forgetting. Oxy something. Let me put it on the screen. I forget the name of this, but I'll put it on the screen. But look at those. Look at those little babies. Like they used to be round, and now they're like tall, like so cactus-like. Let me actually show it a bit properly. So yes, so these used to be small stubs, and now they've all grown like really tall. Like look at this one. This used to be like that guy, but they have all become like so tall and elongated. So really love it. It's the variegated one. And of course, I again feel because I watered it a bit regularly, it kind of showed me good growth. And of course, it's a Kaylee Ellen fertilizer, which I use for these guys as well. Oops, the lights have fallen. And then I have my Cebu Blue, and I thought I'll give it some more light, so I've attached this grow light on this. So let's see how that works on this. It's been doing fine. Like it's also like being a bit whiny, like the long vine with few leaves, but don't want to disturb it. Then we have my Perezo Verde. This plant I know has not been doing well. Like these leaves are fine. So there are two plants here. So this is stem number one. So this shoot offshoot is fine, but this one is never fine. Like that one is always struggling, like always it's down with spider mites and something is wrong. And I've chopped it up once, but it grew, but then it didn't. But this stem is fine. I think one day I would want to repot it. And here is my dying string of hearts. I don't know what's up with it, but I think it is affected by pests and it won't grow. And I'm done with it. Like I don't want to do anything about it. So maybe I'll just get rid of it. Can't believe I just said that. So before I head out to the cabinet, I wanted to cover another update right here. So the Aroid artist so kindly sent me these alocasia babies, and there are a dozen few of alocasias in here. They are from corms, so they are like babies mainly. There is alocasia with the pink stem, there is black velvet, there's Jacqueline, there is serendipity. I honestly haven't gotten a chance to sit with it and get them out. They are in fluval stratum, the aqua soil, and you can see the roots in there. Like you can see white roots in there, and there are loads of them. And I just try to keep watering them and keep try to keep up with them, but I need to get them out and I need to pot them up. But thank you so much to the Aroid artist. I will do a video on this soon. There is also Alocasia cuprea, which they sent me, and it's recuperating being a cuprea. But there is this new leaf, this, and there was one more, this one actually, this one here behind. I'm not sure if these have thrips too or something because they are in the cabinet, but I put it in my DIY pond mix and it's been doing good. It's been rooting inside pretty well. You can see the roots here. So these stay in the cabinet, but I just got them out so I could show them here. Thank you so much. Really grateful to the Aroid artist. Okay, so moving on to the updates in the cabinet. So of course we have thrips on both the sections, top and bottom, but I really want to show my new leaf on Alocasia Frideck. While this is the newest leaf on which I found a thrip on the back side, it still is kind of trying to grow. This was the biggest leaf before that. Like it's really huge. It's about like 10 inches. This, if it decides to grow up further, it may be as big as well. This, I think, is now going to be in this size. This is my Anthurium Forchomen crossed with Pap. Love the shape of it. This also has thrips. I found one on its back. I love the back shades though, just like really nice looking. And actually from the side also the shade looks different, and from the front it looks different. This was the last leaf. It's so dark. Look at that. It's actually very, very dark compared to the new one. And then this is where my Hoya Wilbur grave, and this is where the Hoya Wilbur graves is living. It kind of goes like that on the glass wall, and these are the roots, the aerial roots it's been pushing. So I need to figure a trellis out for it soon, and definitely needs the sizing up to be done. There is a new leaf on this KOS hybrid, no ID hybrid actually, so that's been a new update. Looking beautiful. Let's see how big the leaf gets. Love the emergent colors, very poplish, copperish purple shade there. And then I have my alocasias, black velvet, which is in leca, which has like lots of new leaves at the bottom. Not gonna disturb it. My other alocasia, the alocasia cuprea is here. Verrucosum is there, which has thrips. Just a good update is this one. This is sizing up so well. This is one of the combs of this plant. So in my combs video you would have seen this was so tiny, but this is actually the happiest part of updates. Like, look at these leaves, just so pretty. Can I take it out in some way? Yes, just look at all the roots as well. So pond definitely works really well for alocasias. I think I have been noticing that time and again and saying it almost in every video. So yeah, it's been pushing out new growth. Really happy. Then there's another comb which has a lot of variegation. It's been going well too. And then this is kind of the worst affected from the thrips, I feel. I found a thrip on my torchon and then I kind of tried to clean it up. I have done the spray solution. I saw thrips on begonia's new leaves. I don't know how it's gonna be really up. This is a new leaf though, one which it was out of the cabinet, it sized up, but then the rest of the plant started drying. So begonias do not work in room humidity. My splendid, this had a totally infected new bud here, which I've chopped off. Another comb there. My clarinovium, which also had thrips, has rather, this is something that's nothing, it's just dust. My YTI not growing. Wonder Boy is here. This had thrips too, like you could see it crawling on it. That's my I forgot the name right now, I'll have to check. That's and that's my Panama, darkest Panama, Doriaki Panama. Sorry, that's the wrong name. Darkest on the backside. So darkest Panama. That also has thrips, but they have good roots. So that's like the last leaf, which was good. This one is a thrip affected leaf. My begonia, icy silver, ideal silver blue, Rex begonia, Frydek with thrips. It's all wonky now. It's the same story with Frydek every single time. Jacqueline, it didn't do that well after being shifted into pawn. I have no idea why, but it is pushing out a new leaf there. And yeah, that's about it here. Not too many updates. Well, so that's that. Thank you for sticking around for this very quick update video. Yes, I'm affected by the whole thrip situation, but in some way or the other, I think the plants should be fine if I just keep giving them regular treatments. So just going to try and be very calendarized with it. So every weekend is when I must give them the treatment. So the top shelf needs treatment tonight. Of course, it's a huge task and it's a huge amount of work to be done, but I'll do that. And hopefully very soon, I think I'm going to be potting up some alocasias. Maybe in fact the Aroid artist alocasias could go in this. We'll see. And let's see. I don't know. Just had a look at this guy, my pap, which doesn't really push. It's not been able to push any new leaves. It keeps trying. Some new stuff will come, but then it stops. It also, I think, is affected by pests, but I don't care anymore. Speaking of which, last night I found that my Monstera Burley Marks flame is also affected by thrips. I can see them right now. This is the kind of damage, by the way, you'll see damage like so, this black kind of thing, that's thrip damage. And it's on this new leaf which it was trying to push out, but I don't think that leaf is going to survive. So should I just chop off the thing? I don't know. Let me know. At the moment I'm not doing anything but to spray them. In fact, let me take it to the sink and I will spray this. But thank you so much. If you watched this video till the end, it means a lot to me. Every time you do that, do hit the like button, do subscribe to the channel, and do hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out on my next video, and I'll see you there. Bye.